Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am happy to have you all here with me. Thanks for joining me. I am going to be working on doing some fussy cutting, so I thought I would turn on the camera and show that to you all. I'm going to be working in this book here, but I also wanted to show you a few other things I've been working on while I have you. So let me show you this book. It is so cool. It's called Those Were the Good Old Days, and it's a whole book of advertisements from the 1880s to the 1930s, and you can kind of see a sampling of them. And what I love about them is I got it at an estate sale, but it was so cute that they gave it to their grandfather. But there's just dozens or hundreds of different images and things like that, and they're broken down by these different eras, different periods of time. And this was published in 1959. So I'll flip through this here in a minute and kind of show you the ones that I'm going to be fussy cutting out. So stick with me and we'll come back to this. But one thing I wanted to show you all are these cute little tags that I made, and I decorated, put some embellishments on them. Aren't they so cute? So I used some cheesecloth, and then these are different embellishments from the paper pad, and I layered them up and put some red cardstock behind them. And then I put another cut apart inside each little pocket. You can see there. And then I've added some lace for the little tag up here. I was really inspired by Jessica over at Paper Terrace, and I have this really pretty Valentine paper, so I thought this would be perfect for my patrons. And I wanted to show you very quickly how I did them. If you have a 6x6 paper pad, so this is my paper pad here. Let's see if I can find the name of this paper pad. I can't find the exact name, but it was Simple Stories and My Valentine. So these are the embellishment pack that I got, and then I also got a 12x12 paper pad. And then this is the 6x6 paper pad. So it's super easy to make these. Let me move these up here out of the way. And trim off this here. And they're the perfect size for this tag. And I'm going to use one as a reference here, because you don't have to do any trimming or anything. So I'm going to fold this over so I can get the same width as the other tags. So you just fold it over like that. And then you can put a little punch in there. And if you have a small little circle punch, this makes a great tool to put a little punch in here. So you just barely put the paper in there, and then you can ink it up, and then you can cut off the corners, make it a tag, and I just flip it over and hold it on the other side. And then you can ink it up, and then all you do is run a little bit of glue along this edge and along this edge and glue it down, and then you have this cute little pocket tag. And I'm going to ink it up first, so I don't want to glue it just yet. And you can poke a hole in it and run some thread or some yarn through it, or you can put a fabric piece up here. You can do the lace up here. So I wanted to show you all that. The other thing I have for my Patreon folks for February And if you're interested, I have some spots left in the bluegrass tier, and I've also added an international tier. And the international tier, it just is the same as bluegrass, except it kind of covers the shipping. So these are some other tags that I'm sending out. These are fabric tags, and I have glued them onto some just manila cardstock, manila color, I guess, or cream colored cardstock. So I'm going to sew around these, and then I'll cut the tag corners off, but I'm going to sew around them first, and then I'll put some different decorations on here. I haven't totally figured out what I'm going to put on them yet, and I might put something from that ephemera book that I showed you at the beginning of the video. I thought that might be kind of cool to have some sort of vintage ephemera piece on here, but I haven't totally decided. So I'll keep you posted on that. And then before I start fussy cutting, the other thing I wanted to give you an update on is my mushroom journal. So I got the signatures. I did a live where I did the cover with you guys live, and then I did another live where I picked out the papers. And so I got all the papers sorted and flipped into the right position that I wanted, and then I got them sewn in, and I did my hidden signature again, so you can't see the strings on the outside. And I have several different videos showing you how I do the hidden spine, hidden signature, so if you want to see that. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Let me know what you all are up to. And I'll just do a quick flip through, because I've also added some pockets in here, and I sewed the pockets. Let's take one of these tags so you can see how cute these tags are going to look in journals. I think they'll be a fun little Valentine spread. But I love this mushroom paper. And then I have some of my art paper. And then I have another pocket, and I love, this is some ink sprayed paper, and I did a video of that, but I just love the mushroomy feel, and I love how it looks next to this paper. Love it. And then I have another pocket in here. So I'm going to glue this down onto this page to cover that up, and then I'll do some decorating there. And then look at these yummy mushrooms. Love all these colors. This is from an Ideals, one of those Ideals books. And then you got a pocket here to stuff fun stuff in. Let's see, where is the other pocket? Ah, here it is. So you got another pocket here. And I like how it goes with this page. And then we got another little mushroom pocket here. And then in this signature, I got a pocket here. So lots of mushrooms in this journal. Here's another mushroom. And then we got a tuft right here. Just thought the colors of that were pretty. And then we got another envelope. And then in this one, I did one of my papers as the centerfold and did a double pocket with this. I think that looks nice. And then I'll be gluing this onto here. Last signature, I have this pocket here. So I have some decorating still left to do on a few of these pages. I'm going to do some, and here's a pocket, some stenciling and some collaging. And then we got this little pocket. I'm going to put a little mushroom right in the middle of that. And then here's the middle of this signature. And I like the different size of the papers, the heights of the papers. And then I have one more pocket back here. And so I need to decide what I want to put on the front and back covers, but it's coming along nicely. So I will kind of finish up doing the decorating on some of the pages. I have some specimen tags that I made that will go in here, and I have a video on that in case you missed that. So some other little decorating, and then a spine dangle. I need to put the corner protectors on. So it's getting there. And then I think I'm going to put a little nameplate right here. So yeah, so that's the latest on that journal. And then one last thing, I hadn't really shot a video of my regular writing journal, and I had been kind of showing you, I'd shown you the first few days. So I wanted to kind of show you some of the latest spreads. So I think I might have done a video on this spread here with the butterfly. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't think I did a spread on this one here, just covering up my journaling because it's kind of private. But I use the Tim Holtz collage paper here, and I use some more of this brown paper I got at the paint store. And then just some different stickers and stamps. And I really like how that came out. And then, so here's the next page I did, and this spilled over. It was almost almost 2 pages. But this this is washi tape that I pulled in, that I had for a while, and then some more washi tape up here. Just real simple. So I really am enjoying just kind of the simple little added decorations where I'm mainly just focusing on writing and getting my thoughts down on paper. So doing pretty good, keeping up on things. So this is another one where I used that really pretty washi tape. I'll have to show that to you. It's wide washi tape, just gorgeous. And then just some different ephemera pieces, some stamping, and a little stamp there. And then on this one, so this was a fun one. So I went out with some girlfriends, and we just had a fun little night. So that's why I pulled out some of my girl stickers and ephemera. And I liked this. This is one of those, it's vellum paper, and it said Female Remedy, and I just thought that went well with this, going out with the girls. And this says Fun Day Friday, because it was a Friday night. And then in this tag, I kind of put who was there and where we went. So that was kind of fun just to add that little tag in there. And then my last spread, I really didn't do any decorating. You can see it's just all a bunch of writing. So writing. And what I did is just added the date and then just added a couple little stickers. And I was doing some catch up. I was kind of behind on my journaling, and then I wrote all the way over onto this page as well. So I had a lot to catch up on and write about. And then so at the end, I just added this cute little collage. And this is old, the piano paper, those pianos that would play by themselves, and all the little holes on the paper would, that's how it knew what keys to play. And then just some washi tape and some stamps. So that's where I am. I'm behind again on my journaling, so I need to get caught up on my journaling. But I just wanted to share that with you all. Go back if you want to catch my earlier videos on my earlier spreads to kind of give you, just some ideas. You don't have to do anything super fancy, to get some journaling done. And, if your main goal is to do some writing, then do that, but then to have a little fun and decorate the pages up a little bit. So just wanted to share that with you all, let you know I'm still going pretty good, and keeping caught up. And what I'm doing is in my planner, so I also got me one of these Daphne Diary planners, and what I do is I write down kind of what I do, so you can see here. So that way I can remember what I did each day, and then when I go back in long form in my journal, then I can write more about it, or write, whatever else it is that I want to write about in here. So I'm liking, this is kind of my system. I got my planner, and then I have my journal for writing, And then I'm going to have a journal. I don't know if I'm going to sell this yet or not, or if I'm going to keep it. But if I keep it, then this is kind of going to be my journal that I play in and decorate in and do spreads with you all. If I sell it, then I'll just make me another journal and use that journal for my different layouts and ideas for this year. So this is kind of my system, three journals this year. I don't know if this will be the exact third one or not. Still working out the details on that. If anyone is interested in buying this, let me know. Yeah, that's kind of where I am with that. Right. So let's get back to this fun little book. Let me move these papers out of the way. So I picked out a few of them here that I'm going to fussy cut. And I'm thinking, you know, my ideas were, you know, trying to think about using them as journaling cards, or if I'm going to actually like cut the little mom and girl out and put them on a tag. Same with that sled, or just make this whole thing a journal card. So those are some things I still have to figure out. But look at these lovely ladies. And I might try to copy them and shrink them down and make them a little bit smaller and see if I can do that. And then on this one, I was looking for fun little images. Like here I have this pocket watch, and I like this roller skate here and this ship. And then a lot of the writing, I want to come back and look at a little bit more closely, because I think it would be fun to use some of these for some little quotes to put onto clusters and tags and things like that, like the only $3.95. So I haven't really looked that closely at a lot of these images, so I'll be definitely doing that. And then here I really like these bicycles. And then look at this lady. Look at that hat and that bustle. And then that camera. And what I did when there's images on both sides, I copied, I scanned in these so that whatever side I decide to fussy cut, I can print out another side and then fussy cut that later. And then here is We Are Advertised By. Look at these sweet little children. Unfortunately, that was in the middle of the book like this, so that's kind of a bummer on that one. But look at this on this side. I really tore this one out for this guy here and this guy here. They kind of have Tim Holtz vibes going on, and like blood and poison. That might be cool for a Halloween layout. Excuse me. Have a little drink here. So let me know, have y'all ever seen a book like this? I hadn't seen it, and so I snagged it up real quick because there were some other people at the estate sale looking at all the old books. Here we got some more bikes to cut out, and look at that guy there. So give me your advice. You know, right now I think I'm just going to cut them out into squares. But give me some thoughts on the best way to kind of utilize these. If I should cut out like just the bicycle and use just the bicycle. And here there might be some good words here to use, like page 39, volume 1. Those might be cool to use as labels on things. And then here's like number 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this side, I thought it was some neat old stoves. And then I love this old typewriter. And then look at this right here. Look at this Christmas present. Beautiful and useful for children or parents, home or office. The Holloway Book Rest and Dictionary Holder combines a book rest, dictionary holder, lampstand, and table. Saves your children from the ungraceful and unhealthful habit of bending forward when reading or studying. Send a stamp for the 7th edition illustrated catalog. Holloway reading stand. What is it? Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Isn't that awesome? Would that be awesome to have in our craft room today? So these will be fun to kind of spend some more time diving into the reading of these. Look at this sweet little girl. And look at this. Plaster commercial. And then this little face. That beard. Body battery. I don't know what that is. That's kind of crazy. So these ads are just a hoot. And there's, let's see, does it have page numbers in here? Yeah, 450 pages of all these different fun ads. I mean, they're just ridiculous, some of these. I like the early ones the best, I think, the 1800s. Look at these typewriters. Just so much fun. And look, $1 Million Library for $25. Just such cool stuff. This bicycle. And look at these images. Like, I'm thinking this would be fun to just decoupage onto a page in a journal. And look at this house. So my patrons will definitely be getting some of these for sure. Have a lot of fun with. And I can do a full flip through if anybody's interested, but or maybe I do a decade at a time. But I was so excited to find this, and it's Simon & Schuster is the person who did this book. And I thought it was so interesting that it was in 1959 that they went and put this book of advertisement together. So neat. So neat. So anyway, I gotta really figure out the best way to go about using all this stuff. But I thought I would just start and just do some cutting. And I scanned both sides of everything. So I am just gonna do some cutting right now. So tell me, what have y'all been up to? What you working on? I can't believe it's February already. I'm really sad that the groundhog saw the shadow. Yeah, it's been fun working on stuff for Patreon. And yeah, Deborah and Janet and Jeanette, thank you for your all sweet comments in the last couple of videos ago. I'm glad you all got your stuff and that you all loved it. So sweet. And if any of y'all are in Texas or Tennessee where all the ice is going on, I hope y'all are staying safe and staying warm. It's been cold here, but we really haven't had any ice. There was a little bit earlier in the week. My husband actually went out of town for business, his new job. First time he's traveled in forever and ever and ever. Just crazy. So it was kind of nice having the house to myself, but I missed him also. So I'm glad he's back. Look at this little 5 o'clock tea stand. trying to think what my next themed journal is going to be. Is there any sort of themed journal you all would like to see me do? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new and you're just tuning in, I invite you to subscribe and check out my Instagram and Facebook. I have a private Facebook group called Junk Journal Friends, and we're a very chill group. I've started to do just some fun little swaps. Let me know what your plans are for the weekend. We don't have much going on. I think we'll spend some time with the grandkids. I go over there and visit my mom. These are just so fun. Alright, I'll cut up, where are the bicycles? I want to cut some of those. So I'll cut up a little bit more with you all. And then I'll call it a night. And I love this $3. That'll be fun to put on as a label. So I'm just kind of cutting them down, getting them ready for when inspiration hits and to use them. And I like the little year in here too. I think those would be fun to use as some tiny little labels. Cut out that, what's that typewriter. Or did I already? Oh, here it is. I'll cut out this typewriter. Alright guys, well thanks for joining me. I'm just gonna keep on fussy cutting. I'll probably turn on a show and watch a show. I will catch you all on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. See y'all on the next video. Bye.